What's up, YouTube? Again, it's Adina for Vlogging for Health, and I just wanted to do this quick video to say, why did you become vegan? Do you have a reason why you became vegan? I'm trying to speak up a little bit, but I've kind of lost my voice. Some people will say to me, oh, so did you become vegan because of animal rights and because you're so, you're so into animal rights and you really care about animals and the environment and blah blah blah. And I'll be honest, one of the number one reasons why I became vegan in the first place was because I actually wanted to try and improve my health, and I monitored how I felt after I ate especially red meat. Even though I was never really a major meat eater, I was always someone who would say to my mum, actually, I don't want to eat the meat today, I'll just have the potatoes and the veg, or I'll just have the rice and the peas and the sauce, I don't want any meat. So I've never been someone that's been like, oh my gosh, I need to eat fried chicken, I need to eat red meat, I've never really been that sort of person. That's why I found the transition from becoming a meat eater to becoming totally vegan so much easier than if I was to have been someone who was like a complete carnivore, as in just I have to eat meat, otherwise I'm just going to feel like crap, basically. And I monitored how I felt when I ate meat. And one of the things that I was getting quite a lot was acid reflux. I'd have this terrible taste in my mouth that tasted like blood. Like, I know it sounds disgusting, but that's basically what it was, and it would come up from my chest. And I went to the doctors and they said to me, it's acid, it sounds like acid reflux. So I kept on feeling like my mouth was filling up with like saliva and stuff, and it was like heartburn. So basically the doctor said to me, it's acid reflux, you can take medication like milk of magnesia or something like that to kind of neutralise the acid. I started doing that, but I found that every single time I ate meat, that's how I would feel. I'm not someone that loves taking medication. I didn't want to keep pumping myself full of medication, so I decided I was going to just cut out meat, and I continued to eat. I continued to have a little bit of dairy. I was never really a milk drinker. That's why for me, becoming vegan has been a little bit easier. Not necessarily the raw side of things, but generally vegan, cooked vegan, it's been a little bit easier for me. I was never really a milk drinker. I was never really someone that actually really loved cheese, as in non-vegan cheese, even though I kind of liked it on pizza. I was never someone that was like, oh my gosh, I need cheese. So I kind of continued to have a little bit of like milk if I was having it in my tea or something like that. And I'd have a pizza once in a while and stuff. So, but I just didn't have the meat. And even before I became vegan, I never had meat pizza because I don't like it. I don't like pizza that has meat on it, or chicken, or anything. I just like vegetable pizzas. And people were like, oh my gosh, like, are you vegetarian? I'm like, no, I just don't like meat pizza. It's just me. So yeah, number one was the acid reflux thing that I was having, and generally just feeling like crap. And I was like, my diet must be the cause of this. Like, I must admit, I've always known that food can affect the way you think, feel, look. It can affect your moods. It can affect so many things. It can affect how your hormones make you feel. So they can affect your hormone levels. There's so many things that that can be affected by food in your body. So I've never been someone that's been so naive about that. Like, I always kind of knew, even though I'd be like, it's not to do with food. You sort of deny it and brush it off, but you know. So I decided that being vegan, or giving being vegan a try, might help out with the acid reflux. Oh, great. That's my fire alarm going off. Right, so if you can hear that slight buzzing, beeping sound, I'm really sorry, but my fire alarm's going off and it's not really turning off. The reason it's going off is because it's really hot here, and this when it gets hot, that seems to be what happens. It just starts going off and you just can't switch it off. Anyway, so basically, as I said, I was monitoring how I felt when I ate meat, and I always felt like crap, so I thought cutting it out would help, and it did. So I said, I'm not looking back with it. So it was mainly for health reasons. And I've seen a massive improvement in my health since I've gone vegan. I'm not really sure how my health would have been affected if I continued to eat meat. I know that my blood pressure started kind of getting a bit higher than it should have been. And I think that if I continue to eat meat, I think it might have got worse. So it's like a blessing that I actually started to eat healthier. So I'm kind of blessed for that right now. And I watched a couple of films, Food Matters and Food Inc. And when I watched those films, I was like, oh my gosh, like it kind of opened my eyes to the whole world of being vegan because of animal rights. Not that I am like that now. I'm not like, oh my gosh, I'm going to go and protest against animal cruelty. I'm like, you know, going to be this animal rights activist. No, it just made me more sensitive to it, and made me glad that I don't eat meat. It made me glad that I don't actually consume any of those things anymore. I'm not going to say to somebody, you're evil because you eat meat, but for me, I'm better off without it. Anyway, I went into a store, a supermarket, and they gave me a leaflet, and it said on there, this is just to say that our store does not sell any products that contain horse meat. And I said, I'm a vegetarian anyway. I don't even bother to say vegan to some people, because a lot of the time they don't understand what I mean. If it's people that don't know anything about that lifestyle, sometimes I just say, I just don't eat meat. Like, I don't even say, oh, I'm vegan, I don't eat dairy products, I don't eat this. I just say I'm vegetarian, or I just don't consume meat. So she was like, oh, okay, so you don't need the leaflet then? I was like, no. And there was a lady behind me, and she was like, maybe I should turn vegetarian, because to be honest, like, I don't even know what my meat contains anymore. And I was like, probably it might be good for you, just try it out. Just try cutting out some red meat, and then try cutting out chicken, and then try cutting out fish. And then by the time you realise you're probably not going to need it anymore. So that's the reason. Purely because of my health. And when I started realising that I was actually losing weight, I thought, you know what, I could actually lose weight with this as well. So I continue to go down this journey for optimum health. And that would basically mean that I'm at the weight that I should be, and I feel happy and healthy in my life, basically. So yeah, that's it. So why did you become vegan? I asked this question to a few people, and some people just say because it was a way to lose weight, it was a trend, it was like a fad diet. So let me know if you became vegan because you wanted to lose weight, or because you couldn't bear the thought of eating meat anymore. So let me know. I'll go now because this noise is actually really doing my head in. So I'm going to try and fix it, and if it doesn't work, then whatever. Because I wanted to do a few videos, because I haven't done many videos in months. I wanted to try and bang out a few videos today, so that at least I would have, sounds like it stopped, but I think it's going to carry on. So that I would have like a catalogue of more videos for you guys that, you know, wanted to sort of find out what was going on with me, because as you know, I had quite a few messages from people that were wondering where the heck I'd gone. So I'm back, and I'm going to continue to post videos, and even if I have to post videos from my webcam that doesn't look that amazing, I'm still going to be doing that until I get everything sorted with my other two cameras. Basically, I've been filming from my iPad for my vlogging videos, because I find it so much easier, because you can just upload them directly through your iPad, and it's relatively clear. So I was, you know, using that, and then my charger broke, so I went and bought another one, and the charger that I'm using doesn't work, and so I need to take it back to the store. And that particular store I got it from, they operate in like a kind of small stall, and it only opens on Saturdays, which is annoying. So I forgot this week, and so I've got to go next week, and blah blah blah. I'll probably just go to the Apple store and get another one, actually, to be honest with you, because this is just getting annoying. It's getting long. I went to an Apple specialist store instead of going to the actual Apple store to get my charger. Yeah, and then my other camera, which is a HD mini camera thing, just stopped working. I couldn't charge it again. So anyway, that's life. That's it really. I'm going now. This is Adina Jackson for Vlogging for Health, and if you have any questions or anything, just let me know below. And if you want to see recipe videos and stuff on my other channel, then you can just head on over to Eat Fresh Live Fresh on YouTube. Bye.